And if your song is sounding maybe a little boring, maybe a little flat, this is probably the reason why. A lot of producers know about arrangement and kind of just think about it as sections. Like, this is the intro, this is the build up, this is a drop. Real arrangement really goes deeper than that. It's not just these are the sections, it's really what's happening and developing within those sections. Is there tension being built up? Is there a release coming up? Are there new elements being added or changed every few bars to keep the listener engaged? So you've probably heard of reference tracks in mixing and using them to improve your mix, but what you don't know is that they're really great for mapping out your arrangement, to set the energy, set the pacing, and have a really great progression start to finish. And guess what? I'm going to show you step by step. First is picking a reference track that you really like. You can pick something that's in the same genre or just an arrangement that's really interesting to you. I am going to use my latest single, Chemical High, and you're just going to drag it in to a audio track in Ableton. Make sure you double click it and go down to the warp mode and select Complex Pro, usually because there's a lot of melodic information, and if you don't, it kind of sounds a little weird. And make sure the BPM down here is set to the right tempo. My song is at 135, it's 135, so we should be good. The next thing you want to do is you want to add a MIDI track. I already have one in the session because this is my template, but if I just do Command-Shift-T, you see a new MIDI track come here. You can rename it as arrangements. And what you're going to do is you're going to start critically listening to the song. So let's take a listen. So yeah, like automatically I'm like, oh, I can hear like a bass, I can hear some tops, I can hear a vocal rhythm in the background. Now, anytime anything new comes in, you're gonna put it on this timeline. So let me see if around here, something should happen. See, I heard a cymbal right there. So I'm gonna highlight it, cymbal. And you're just gonna do this throughout the entire track, and this is really going to reveal what it takes to make a track really exciting. On top of that, you want to put some markers in terms of the big sections. So I usually go up here and I right click, add locator. So this is the intro, this is the verse. Since this is my song, I do know the arrangement a little bit faster. A little break, and then this is a build. When you go to make your song, you can just use this template. Another great tip that I actually got from one of my mentors is once you have all these little notes and arrangements set up, let's just say this is like, I don't know, a riser for now. You can select all of them, consolidate, Command J, and then you can save it into your user library. Once you save into your user library, you can just drag it and use it for any one of your songs. You just have a recipe, a template that you can use, and you don't have to guess. You don't have to worry like, does this song make sense? Am I adding enough elements? Is there enough going on? Boom. You have it there. Here's just a real example of this is an edit that I was working on where I actually do this technique. So the edit starts off with EDM drums, kind of the classic melody that the Spins is known for. Then I hear a new synth bass coming in, extra risers, some more synths. And as I go along, I just keep adding and adding. And actually, I sometimes have another MIDI track under it to have my ideas that I want to add on top of it. And then you can see my markers up top in terms of the big sections. These reference tracks are going to reveal what you're missing in your own song because you don't know what you don't know. You don't know that you should be maybe taking more elements away, adding more elements during this section. These reference tracks will be really key in helping you take your songs to the next level. Let me know if you use reference tracks for mixing, arrangement, or both in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!